Yay! Hello, people out there in the YouTube universe. Of course, I am DJ Kaz, and I am back with the regular show review. And of course, this wasn't really a new episode. It was kind of an episode that I had to catch up on. And apparently, for some reason, I don't know what's up with Cartoon Network and regular show, but it's like they don't seem to want to advertise these new episodes. Like I just reviewed Jim Blotsky, and real quick, before I get started, shout out to Netherman Studios. To answer your question, where did I find that episode? Actually, like if you have Time Warner Cable and you go on demand, it's there. But for some reason, I even tried looking up online too. You can't find that anywhere. So I know that was an exclusive episode. But yeah, that's how I find it. Keep on trying, man. And thanks for the support. But yeah, real quick, now let's get into this review. This was Donut Factory Holiday. Now, my first thing coming into this, I was thinking, okay, so are they going back to the donut shop? Is this going to be something like Sugar Rush? And no, I mean, we kicked off the episode with the Four Horsemen, Mordecai, Rigby, Muscle Man, and High Fives. Of course, they were watching this terrible, terrible, terrible movie called Donut Factory Holiday. Awful actors, awful movie, terrible movie at best. That was the worst I ever seen. And get this, people, when we saw the best VHS in the world, I think the Donut Factory Holiday takes the cake because honestly, before this, literally the best VHS in the world was literally the worst movie I've ever seen, and they're still using a VCR. So yeah, that's interesting. And of course, like they have to get the tape. The whole thing going in this episode is the fact that they have to get the tape back within 48 minutes. Within 48 minutes, or else they have to pay a late fee. And apparently, when they take the tape out, it's stuck. And get the silver experience when a tape gets stuck, it is like the worst thing because you literally have to like put your fingers in there just to like even like just get a grasp on it and just pull it out. But yeah, the tape gets stuck, and of course, as it gets stuck, they're like, "Oh man, we got guys, we can't pay a late fee," so they're just gonna try to get the tape out. And of course, they take it into the kitchen. They try all kinds of methods, and then Skip shows up. He's like, "What's the emergency? We need you to get this tape out." And Skips just leaves. And I'm like, that was great. That was great for me. I love Skips. But yeah, as it seems like they tried everything. Rippy has the thinnest arms, like stick figures. Like he sticks his arm in the VCR and he's trying to get it out, and then all of a sudden, lo and behold, his hand gets stuck. And now, going into this, the guys did all these kinds of merit, and Muscle Man just threw Rigby around like a rag doll. I thought he was going to go to the hospital, but the thing is, yeah, he did need medical attention, but they don't even take him to a hospital. They just take him to the coffee, the coffee house, and they just you get Eileen. Well, she's actually the smartest person on the show, so it kind of makes sense because she's actually smarter than most of those doctors in there. But yeah, that's around the point. But yeah, and apparently they try to get some melted butter. And if you ever had your hands stuck in something, either soap or water works. So yeah, they tried that, and get this, Ribby just went on a big old montage of how, oh man, I can't believe we're gonna die like this. I can't believe this is gonna be the end. I'm glad to see you, Eileen. And I'm like, dude, you got your arm stuck in a VCR. You are not about to die. Yeah, that doesn't work. And then as they think about it, there's actually a VHR repair shop, apparently. Must have been back in the 1990s, but yeah, anyway. Yeah, they get there, and this guy was just creepy. Like, for some reason, he was digging Mordecai's, is your mom with you? And Mordecai's like, no, so they probably see each other before. And as the guy, he's trying to like get the VCR and help Rigby out. It turns out that VCR is unbreakable. So now they're in a situation where they're in less than like 20 minutes to get the tape out and to return it. And they go back to the VHS store, and it's like they try. Muscle Man, I give you props for finding that loophole, but it's the first sentence of the piece of paper. Like, how do you miss that? Yeah, that's just me. Yeah, and apparently the VHS store has a bounty hunter. Am I the only one that's thinking like whatever happened to Best Buy, Blockbuster? They still got Family Video. Like whatever happened to the movie hut, the movie shack, like from season one? Like I would like to see the guy because he was actually pretty cool. His knowledge of VHS tapes. But yeah, and it turns out they have a bounty hunter, and now they had to literally go hunt down a VHS tape. And of course, like not really anything to write home about right here, because usually when they get to the action-packed scenes, they usually go all out. But this was just kind of like, okay, they used a bounty hunter, and the bounty hunter eventually gets destroyed like the others do. But yeah, and apparently they spiral out of control, and as they crash, the VHS flies right out of Rigby's arm, and as they think that the tape is destroyed, the tape was in Rigby's hand. Was I the only one thinking that? Was he about to drop it? And then that's how the episode was going to end. But no, they didn't do that. But yeah, at the end of the day, they went back to the VHS shop covered in butter. They had 3 guys standing in line. How seriously, like, what is the appeal of it like that? And apparently, as they're about to walk out, they see Donut Factory Holiday 2, which is probably, isn't it? This is weird because it's probably better, but it's still worse. But yeah, and apparently when they get home, they realize, and I thought this was so fun. Get this, I was thinking, you remember, you guys don't have a VHS cassette. You guys don't have one. But yeah, and that was Donut Factory Holiday. All around, I thought it was fun. I mean, it wasn't really anything to write. It wasn't anything to write home about. It was one of those just laugh at episodes. Yeah, man, it was just like they did all those methods just to get a tape back, which is hilarious. Yeah, but that's just me. Fine episode, just not a lot to write home about. Go check it out if you can. All right, that is it for my regular show review. I will catch you here next time. See you.